You're watching news headlines on mining.com. I'm Devin Murugan. China has boosted its gold reserves for a sixth straight month, adding 70,000 troy ounces in April. The People's Bank of China has now accumulated nearly 1 million ounces in just 6 months as gold prices hover near record highs. The surge comes as investors pile into the metal amid trade tensions and economic uncertainty. Gold trading on the Shanghai Futures Exchange has hit a record, while Beijing cuts policy rates and eases bank reserves ahead of talks with U.S. officials. Analysts warn the shift to gold is a structural move unlikely to reverse anytime soon. Goldman Sachs has increased its near-term copper price forecast, citing easing global trade tensions and steady demand from China. The bank now expects copper to average $9,330 to $9,150 per ton in the second and third quarters. Now that's up from its previous range of $8,620 to $8,370 per ton. Goldman says U.S. imports will likely deplete global copper stocks, tightening supplies and deterring speculative short positions. However, the bank warns of a potential demand slowdown in the second half of the year as U.S. tariffs on copper imports loom. A convoy transporting mining equipment to Allied Gold's Sadiola mine in Mali came under attack over the weekend, highlighting escalating security risks in the Sahel region. 2 trucks were set ablaze and an excavator damaged and 2 pickup trucks stolen, but 8 Nimba employees escaped unharmed. That's according to sources. The assault underscores growing threats to mining operations as militant groups intensify attacks across Mali and neighboring Burkina Faso. Earlier this month, the CEO of Canadian gold miner Fortuna cited rising security concerns as one of the reasons the company decided to exit Burkina Faso. Saudi Arabia plans to sign a mining cooperation agreement with the United States as the United Kingdom ramps up efforts to become a global hub for battery and electric vehicle manufacturing. The cabinet has authorized the Minister of Industry and Mineral Resources to engage with U.S. officials on the deal, which is expected to focus on mining and mineral resources. Well, that's according to the state news agency. The agreement comes as Saudi Arabia seeks to import raw materials and expand its industrial base under its Vision 2030 plan. That's to reduce reliance on oil. In January, Saudi officials began talks with Chile's Codelco on potential copper investments and are exploring lithium imports for domestic processing. Rio Tinto has successfully produced its first batch of primary gallium from bauxite processed at its alumina refinery in Quebec. The move marks a key step towards establishing a North American supply of its critical mineral. The extraction was conducted at Indian Corporation's R&D facility in New York. Now, the companies are now entering a pilot phase to assess the potential for large-scale production. If successful, Rio Tinto plans to build a demonstration plant in Quebec, backed by up to $4.9 million in government funding. Well, that's where we leave your news headlines for now. Bye-bye.